today. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
To return it, Darius Phillips. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He was trying to get it to Kalen Ballage out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow, flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Juju Smith-Schuster. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Ben Roethlisberger.
He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
21-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. He'll complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And a Bengal 1st down.
From the gun again to Mixon.
Joe Mixon.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Burrow sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Burrow will throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
2nd down.
On 2nd down, Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's taken down inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
First down, Bengals.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Burrow's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Then he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The numbers a week ago for Everett. He was inching up towards 200 yards receiving, couple of touchdowns, and I think you said it best at the end of the game. It was a pleasure to watch his performance, wasn't it?
Absolutely, because you and I both know none of those numbers came by accident. They were a result of him being in perfect sync with his quarterback, and boy, it was beautiful to watch. That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Complete.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Goal, Cincinnati.
Here's a run with Mixon, and this will result in him losing yardage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now it's Burrow, and that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Complete.
Gerald Everett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Nothing our score after 1.
With the score, Bengals 6, Steelers nothing.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
First down.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
Connor, the ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Brings up 2nd and
now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Now it's Burrow. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Complete to number 14.
A good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there on a Bengal 1st. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
1st down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there.
Through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Burrow on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Connor, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
25-yard line.
Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Slant pass to Boyd.
Burrow.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bengals.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
And Burrow going to throw again. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain on the play.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Burrow's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Steps away to his left. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And he's got it. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah. As the 1st half is winding down, and the Bengals are going to jump back in front. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we've come to halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times. What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
Good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron's got it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and
number 7 on 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
for a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Conversion is no good.
And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a three-point game, but instead it'll stay at one.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for two too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up two, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for two here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
First down. Here's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Tyler Boyd.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Bengals.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Boyd. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Now Burrow. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on third down.
But it was satisfying.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Steelers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the drive with Samuels. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action with Roethlisberger. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bengals.
Here's Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now in Pittsburgh. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. After the sack on 1st down, Roethlisberger. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up
Roethlisberger will throw. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
We're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Bengals 18.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Justin Lane there defensively that time to knock it free.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Second and 10 now, Burrow. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Burrow's pass.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st? Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Does the big boy have the juice? And he will not get all the way home, but he will take take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. Put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 5. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense heading back out. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
16 more on that one and another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Cincinnati.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Burrows.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Now Burrow on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8.
Burrows.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
On 3rd down, Burrow escaping the pressure right. Caught on the slant. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On second down, Samuels. And he'll be taken down at the 18. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 14.